That's okay. There you go. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Woo!
Tickle your cloaca. George only has one hole.
Hey!
Hello!
Hi there.
Welcome to the new episode of the Celluloid Misfits presents Nice Package. George forgot to add fire last time, so he's gonna have to add fire.
We weren't really showing anything.
From a multitude of places, most notably though from Germany, but then I moved to Russia.
Oh, here.
And then I was part of the Russian mafia, and then I moved to Essex and became an Essex gangster.
Oh.
And then whenever I got bored with Essex and the pretentiousness and all of everything, I was like, right, you know what, I'm done. I am so done with the fake tans, with the Botox, with Megan McKenna, who I love. And then I was just like, I'm gonna move to Belfast.
Sounds just about the right move.
And it's been the best decision for me.
Good. Good. Hope it.
And then I'm gonna move to Australia. And I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Probably
Catch some great whites.
catch some kangaroos. Ooh. Or koalas.
Koalas.
Although if I catch a koala, I'm gonna end up with chlamydia, right?
Well, that's very true. Just try not to fuck it.
No, I'm not gonna fuck a koala. I'm definitely not gonna fuck a koala. It's disgusting. I'm not Army Hammer, you know.
Well, you fucked a koala?
Nobody cut the heart out of an animal and ate it.
Oh, for
Have
real?
you not been following this in the news?
Nope. Not my kind of thing.
Count your blessings. You'll never have you call me by your name in the same way again, especially that peach thing, I'm telling you. It was disgusting. Anyway! Hiya! We are full of energy. I need to build my energy up because I feel like I'm lagging here.
If you sit close, you'll be out of focus.
I've actually tired myself out.
So,
Sorry.
we're back for
That's
another
spaghetti.
another
Wow.
nice package.
Yes.
And this time we have quite a mixture.
Yeah,
We're
right?
throwing it right back there. Well,
Oh,
so
I'm-
am I suppose. Oh my god, I just saw what you have there and I want Okay, so would you like me to start or would you like to go?
No, you start
Well,
because
I will start with one that we
it's your
have.
YouTube channel.
Oh, stop it, honestly, I know. So, I'm going to start with two that we have just reviewed on our movie reviews.
You are not. This is a surprise. Okay.
And because we've already opened them and watched them,
Yep.
and the first of those is
Whoa, that light is
Skyfire.
Sorry.
Skyfire. From Simon West, of all people, who was hired as the director for this Chinese disaster epic,
Yeah.
which we both
The biggest budget
thoroughly-
mainland Chinese disaster. The first ever and the most expensive.
well, yeah.
So there we go.
I don't know
And it was worth it.
how they're going to make their money back because Tesco is selling this brand new at a $5.
That's probably how they're going to make their money back because people are going to be like, oh, a $5 for this.
Do you know what? It was worth it. Probably the best $5 I've spent this year.
Yeah, best $5 I think I've ever spent.
Well, it's only 2 weeks into the year, but yes,
Well, that's true.
it actually is watch our review. We're not going to waste time here doing it.
No.
But it is worth getting. A fantastic film.
Yeah.
All right.
But a purely vanilla disc. There's nothing on it.
There's absolutely there's fuck all on it. It just is play feature. That is it.
And that's all you really need with it.
Yeah.
Is to play feature.
Would have been nice to have a wee bit more, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So did I go into my first one? It seems
1, 2,
very
3, 4,
fast.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, you do
I'll
do
another
one more. You do
Okay,
one.
this is an exciting one, and it's another one we've just reviewed.
This is exciting.
And it is Train to Busan presents Peninsula. This is the HMV Special Edition, which is quite
First edition.
first edition, special edition box, limited edition. I don't know. There's no numbers on it, so probably not. But quite a sturdy wee box there.
Let's give it a knock.
This is the discus that you would buy separately.
Yes, that's the one I have.
Yeah.
It has a slip cover of exactly the same
Oh,
artwork.
okay.
But this
Very nice. Very
this
nice.
slip is gorgeous.
That is gorgeous. I love that kind of gunmetal grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Discus as expected. Special features on the Peninsula are the making of featurettes of the action, the characters, the director, and the sequel.
What? Oh, because this is the sequel.
Is the
Sorry.
sequel. Yes.
Actually, I might watch them just to get a better idea of what they're trying to pull off the characters. Oh my god, you did not get a poster.
We got a poster.
Get away.
Oh, it's so fucking folded,
don't.
so tight.
Isn't it? Oh, that's what he said. Oh, I love it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh my god, I would so put that up in my house.
Well, it's going to go up in my house.
Happy days, put it up in here.
It is. This is my house. I live in the garage.
No, this is our studio.
And then we
Let's
also
not
have a collection of postcards. Do you know?
postcards or lobby cards. Don't open them.
Oh, I don't want to open them.
No, don't.
Sorry,
They're
people.
just pretty. Go buy it.
They are very nice. So there's a good, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6.
6 lobby cards.
6 lobby cards, which is pretty damn sweet. This was $17.99.
Not bad.
Considering the
$15.99,
special. Yeah. So for an extra couple of quid, you're getting all the benefits and a gorgeous box.
Very
We
gorgeous.
just reviewed it. We liked it. We didn't love it. We liked it.
Yeah.
But there you go.
It was highly watchable.
Highly watchable.
Yeah.
So, will we do one more? Do you want to kick in?
I'll kick in. Do you think he's spoken quite enough?
Just see how fast
So-
it was.
So, you did on our last nice package, knockoff with Jean-Claude Van Damme from
I
Idiot.
did.
So because I also got up, I didn't want to review the same shite, I thought I would bring my other Idiot Van Dammes with me. The first one being Replicant.
Can't wait. Actually, need to get this still.
So, limited to 3,000 from Idiot Films, who are, that light is very annoying on the cover of that. But Idiot Films are doing limited runs of the early Van Damme, or well, not early, 90s Van Damme films.
The better Van Damme films.
The best Van Damme films. Hopefully they do Hard Target and Sudden Death, because those are two of my absolute faves. And Time Cop would be cool, actually. Yeah. But anyway, so this is Replicant. It is limited to 3,000. I got number 1,964 if anybody's interested.
Your year of birth?
I was born in 1989. So Idiot have done a really, really good job. After the kind of, I don't want to say piss poor, because it wasn't piss poor, but the kind of disappointing, I know we did last summer, trilogy box set, as beautiful as it looked, it just kind of lacked special features. This has quite a bit on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I have, of course I've watched it because I love Replicant. It's so much fun. Just because Michael Rooker is in this film and he's such genre legend.
Oh yes,
and
I
he's
can
also
remember.
In Walking Dead,
Yeah.
For anybody that
I
was.
just am a big Ringo Lam fan. So.
Yes, because Ringo directed it. So this comes with a new audio commentary by film journalists Maddie and Dave Wayne, a new feature-length documentary, Transfixed by Light, conversation with cinematographer Mike Southern, which runs at 76 minutes. You have archive documentary, Jean-Claude Van Damme, looking back and moving forward. Booklet notes, the progenitor, an interview with screenwriter Lawrence Riggins, and the shooter, a chin wag. I like that. I like that they put that in there. That was one of the things whenever I read I first started laughing. Because I love a good chin wag. A chin wag with camera operator Russ Clarkson. Interviews conducted and edited by the same people that do the commentaries. Yeah. That's what we do. We have a wee chin wag.
We have a wee chin wag.
That's the only thing we wag, just to
we
let everyone know.
We should have just called the show chin wag.
Oh, what excellent. So anyway, so limited to 3,000. So of course you get your slip, and then you get reversible art. I reversed it to that artwork.
Lovely.
Yeah, and then the reversible art is the original. The poster, and your disc is just
very
the poster.
Video. It's like the video cover release from the 90s.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we have in here the special. What makes it special? That's the DVD cover.
The DVD cover.
Yes,
the DVD.
So I love that they put all these wee bits in that just are like, ooh, reminds me so much. So here's your wee chin wags, and I love it so much. Just this movie is just so great.
I think it's such an underrated film.
It really is an underrated film. There's our chin wag.
Chin wag.
Starting there. I don't know why I'm getting excited about that. I must actually read the chin wag because it sounds like oh look at him with his long hair.
It's not the first time he's played twins either.
It's not the first time he's played twins. No. Double Impact 88. Just saying. I have bought the MVD version imported from America because I can't wait for 88 to bring out double impact. But I will double dip if 88 go for it. And you get your lovely, not reversible, but you get this lovely poster.
That's okay. No, that makes it easier when it's not
it does,
reversible.
because then you only have one choice.
You know what to frame, yeah.
But I do love it, Replicant.
Yeah,
very underrated film, as you say, George. It's one of his better ones. It came at kind of the tail end
I definitely
of his...
need to get my hands on this because it is.
100%.
I didn't know there was that much special features with it.
Yeah. And that's, you said about Street Fighter not being worth it. You'll see that it is.
I will.
But yes, really, I was surprised that this was one of the first ones that they released, considering it's not as most popular. It's got fingerprints on it. No, I should have kept in a shrink wrap.
Should have washed your hands.
I did. I've just been to the bloody bathroom. That's what I mean. Fuck's sake, dickhead. So I'm kind of excited. So this leaves me even more excited for Legionnaire, which has been delayed ever so slightly. Maximum Risk and Nowhere to Run and Double Team. So it makes me because I just love early Van Damme. Do you know what? If he had retired in 2000,
I'd have been
happy.
Would have been fine.
Yeah. Because he left us with some amazing films. So this is 88 films, limited to 3,000. I don't know how many are left on the website or on Amazon. I haven't checked since I bought it. But
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, my next one, actually my...
Oh, I love him!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My next 8 are from, are all Hong Kong movies, but they're all on a South Korean label.
All starring the man.
Because I got them all on eBay for around $2.50 each.
Really?
From South Korea.
Why was that a delayed reaction?
I don't know, but I don't think you could take it out. Really?
Because I'm reading
Is that in sterling or...
Yeah. Euros? What the hell is that in?
The first one then is...
God Gamblers?
No, it's actually... How did I put this? It's From Vegas to Macau, which is kind of like a continuation of the God of Gamblers in some way, but a piss take of it at the same time. So it's from Wong Jing. It stars the amazing and incredible Chow Yun-fat, Nicholas Che, and...
Chow Yun-fat is to me what Jackie Chan is to you.
Yeah, well, do you know, I've said it many times that Chow Yun-fat is the coolest actor in the world.
Oh.
Like, he is absolutely... Here we go again. Absolutely amazing.
Here we go.
There's rarely a thing that Chow Yun-fat has been in where he's not amazing.
No.
And he just has to smile.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some very old comedies with Chow Yun-fat and he is amazing.
Yeah.
He's such a comedian. And this is why I was so happy to get this, because it's been a while since we've seen him do comedy. God of Gamblers is
Anna and the King was his last comedy.
I actually still need to get that.
You don't have Anna and the King?
I haven't. I saw it on the big screen in Canada when I lived there when it came out, but I never really had a rush to own it as such. But as I've grown up and matured and look back on it, I actually want it.
Be cool for Idiot to do Anna and the King.
I think
Idiot, start bringing out some Chow Yun-fat movies, please. Because we need them in our lives.
What we have is Korean and English subtitle options.
Oh, good.
Everything else is in Korean, so I can't read it, unfortunately. But we have a disc cut from the artwork on the back.
Oh, yeah.
As so.
Nice.
And not a reversible cover, but a screenshot. Nice screenshot of a bit of gambling. God of Gamblers, I absolutely adore. I adore the whole God of Gamblers series.
Yeah.
As in the official sequels and Chow Sing-chi's movies as well. So when I heard that this has been out some time now, but when I heard that the Vegas to Macau trilogy was coming out, I was quite excited.
Oh my god, so they did a trilogy?
There is a trilogy. I'm sure they get worse as they go along, but this one I would imagine is going to be a lot of fun.
What's the label? Candle something? It says on the side. Candle Media.
Candle Media from South Korea. These were extremely cheap on eBay.
$2.50 for the whole bunch?
No,
or what, each?
Each.
Okay.
Each.
Did I miss that part?
You did.
Sorry.
But there we go. I can't wait to watch it. And if you want to join me, let's do it.
We will.
Watch the movie. Okay, so what do you got next?
Okay, so next up, I just mentioned it. Idiots version of Street Fighter. You know what?
Is it their version of Street Fighter, or is
Well,
it their release of
it's
Street Fighter? Did they cut their own version of it?
No, unfortunately they didn't, but they've released it, so they have on stunning Blu-ray. Do you know what? As much as this film gets hate, I fucking love it.
It's kind of the Double Dragon of its time. Like, that's kind of a few years before.
Way better than Double Dragon. Yeah, it is.
It's daft.
So again, limited to 3,000 once they're gone.
Just saw
They're gone.
Kylie Minogue there.
I know Kylie's on the back. I'll show you the back in a minute. I got number 417 of 3,000 if anybody's interested. I've seen unboxing videos where people talk about the number.
Okay.
And I find it a little bit pretentious. So I'm going to talk about the number that I got too. And I got 417 out of 3,000. So there you go.
Good.
So of course this is the fantastic Street Fighter, the American Street Fighter, directed by Stephen E. DeSouza.
Yeah, put the E in there.
Stephen E. DeSouza. This is freaking great. There is so much special features on this. So you have your numbered slipcase, your 4 collectible postcards and fold-out poster HD transfer. Mm-hmm. So not from the original negatives it would appear. Audio commentary with director Stephen E. DeSouza. New audio commentary from game historian and producer Audie Sorley and game analyst John Linneman, known for their work on At Digital Foundry. You have new Shaladu Making Street Fighter, a new interview with writer-director Stephen E. DeSouza. New I Will Crush You, Kim vs. Chapa, a new interview with actor Damien Chapa. Game Over, Scoring Street Fighter, a new interview with composer Graham Revell. New Legacy of the Street Fighter, John Linneman and Audie Sorley explore the game's series history and popularity that led to the box office hit film in 1994. That's when this was released. New interview with Byron Mann, who plays Ryu. Mm-hmm. Deleted scenes, featurette, an archival featurette making a Street Fighter trailer and Street Fighter TV spots.
Wow, I mean, for
that's a lot.
A bad film, they needed to fill it with something.
They really, really did. It amazes me that this is from the guy who wrote Die Hard, but he also wrote Judge Dredd. Let's not forget. So.
Well.
Stay away from comic books and video games, Stephen, and you might. But I do enjoy this. So the back is kind of, if we can get it.
For me, the best thing about it is the artwork on the front. That is the most exciting part.
You like the artwork? I like the film. There's some great moments in the film, and I think Van Damme was and Raul Julia just is incredible. Kylie Minogue is the weirdest casting choice,
isn't it? Yeah.
Ever, but Ming Na Wen's in it. So.
Who plays Blanca?
Blanca.
So I have a Hong Kong movie called Future Cops.
Yeah.
That was the unofficial Street Fighter 2 movie.
Oh.
And they have Dalsum and Blanca, and they stretch their arms, they breathe fire, they do all the things the game are supposed to, unlike this movie.
Game over!
So we have no reversible artwork, unfortunately. It does say reverse. Oh, it doesn't. I thought it did say reversible artwork. It doesn't, just the original poster and then a screen grab like you sit from your one. Sorry, I'll do this very quickly. Screen grab.
Screen grab.
And, God, I know I get so nervous and they have to be so perfect because I'm so...
Be gentle with it.
Anal about everything. Great disc art, actually. I do love the disc art. You don't get a booklet with this one, but you get your lobby cards. There's Ming and Ming Na and Kylie.
Look at her.
I know. Kylie before she was famous. And, well, she was famous at the time. And then you get your Street Fighter poster that I've always adored.
Yeah, that's that is the best thing.
Poster I've always adored, but I do love the film. I think 88 have gone above and beyond what they really needed to with this film. But I think it does a lot of fan service. You know, people that are fans of this film that do, like me, that do defend it an awful lot. They've done an amazing job. So again, I don't know how many are left.
Okay,
but
I'm not going to rush for it, but guys, if you want it, you better hurry up.
Yeah. You only get 3,000 chances, there's at least 417 of those chances are gone.
I was
right
going to
now,
say there's got to be at least 3,000 fans.
Well, there would have to be, right?
There would be.
But anyway, that's Street Fighter from 88 Films. Thank you very much, 88, and everyone at 88 for bringing us Replicant, Street Fighter Knockoff, Universal Soldier: The Return, and all the rest that you're going to be doing with them, Dan.
Jackie
Thank
Chan
you.
movies, which
Well,
are
yes, of
important.
course, but you get your chance to talk about those and I never do so.
Okay, my next one.
Oh, you skipped one.
I just had one that was open to save me finding it.
Yeah.
Is the from South Korea. Also, I'm trying to see which label that's on, but it's not telling me.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a special collection edition of Swordsman, Jet Li, Swordsman 2 and 3 with
Oh,
Bridget
so it is
Lin.
2 and 3, okay.
Yeah, they've got 1 and
and
2. But Swordsman 1 is actually with Sam Hoy. And for some reason, they've done this quite a number of times. I've noticed that they put the Jet Li and the Bridget Lin one together as 1 and 2, and it's not. But 2 amazing movies. They were released here by Optimum Asia a long time ago when the DVDs started first coming out, which I have somewhere in there. But I thought for £2.50, getting them side by side.
Oh, on 2 separate
on
discs
2
as well.
separate discs. And I thought, how freaking lovely. And I wanted to open them up to check the quality to make sure that they were better than the Optimum Asia ones. And I have a Maya release from Hong Kong also.
Did I not give you the Nova Media ones of Swordsman?
No, they didn't do Swordsman.
Yeah, they did.
No? Did
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I thought I gave you the Swordsman one.
they? No. Oh, interesting.
Sorry about that, George.
Hang on. I ordered it. I knew. So this is why. I'll get to why I ordered it.
Okay.
So I opened this.
Yeah.
I popped them on and I took my photos, screenshots of
Yep.
them. And then I popped in my other DVDs of the copies and I took my screenshots of them. And they look exactly the same. They haven't been cleaned up at all. I thought being a newer DVD release, there might be some digital restoration. It does say special collection. There's really nothing special about it. It's very
That's a
watchable.
shame, yeah.
Very watchable. And it's in widescreen also, whereas the Optimum Asia one is full screen.
Letterboxd.
And it expands
Oh,
it a
yeah.
bit.
I hate that.
Whereas this is more letterboxed.
They did that with Bride of White Hair and the tartan.
Yes,
and it was all expanded
And it
out.
pulls it. Yeah. But no, very watchable still, but not almost like video DVD quality, if you know what I mean. It's just not
Yes.
sharp, it's not clear, it's not clean. So a bit of a, not a bad buy, but meh, you know.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't rush for it. Definitely the Nova.
Shame,
So
shame.
yes, so when I was disappointed in that,
Yeah.
I thought I really want to own these 2 movies, how they're supposed to be seen. And I went on to Nova when they had their Christmas sale there.
Yes.
And got the double pack of Swordsman 1 and 2, as they call it.
Oh, so you'll have to unbox that when it comes.
Yes,
Hasn't it arrived yet?
No, I did.
Oh.
Delays, COVID, all that.
Oh, God.
Tragic
Anyway.
nonsense. So what else
We
have you
move
got
on.
there?
I don't know whether to start with the movie or the show.
And show.
Will we start with the show?
Show.
So,
Did it come first? I think
yes, it kind of, yeah, it did.
Yeah, I did.
It came first. So yeah, I'm
What have you got?
I'm throwbacking majorly here. I'm going right back to my childhood. Now, I was not born when this show was
was gonna say,
but it
yes.
was on reruns, and it's Airwolf.
Woo!
Now, this is very misleading. This is from Fabulous, is it? Did Fabulous, Universal?
Universal.
Oh, I know it is
Fabulous.
Fabulous, yeah. Fabulous have done a fabulous job with a lot of shows like Magnum PI, Incredible Hulk, Knight Rider, which I also have. I was going to bring it today, but I didn't. I just was like, I'll pick one or the other.
Street Talk?
And they did do Street Talk, yes. And do you know what else I did buy, which will be coming soon, and I will open it? I don't know if you ever watched it, and I was a 90s show, Viper.
Oh, yes.
Kind of like a more kind of like dark post-apocalyptic Knight Rider. Very good. So these shows very much remind me of growing up. Very misleading though. This is the complete collection, seasons 1 to 3. There's actually 4 seasons of Airwolf, but the 4th season was totally revamped with a completely new cast. So I had to buy season 4 separately, and it wasn't on Blu-ray. I didn't bring it with me because it's not worth kind of
Talking
going through. It's a decent season, but it's obvious why it only lasted one.
I used to love this as a kid.
Do you know what? I watched the pilot, and the first maybe 5-6 episodes from the first season. There's only 12. Well, 11 because they've put the first 2 together to make it feature. Anyway. And it looks great.
Oh, really?
It sounds great. The I just forgot how much fun it was. It's brainless entertainment.
I'm thinking back to it, and it was. I do remember.
I mean, literally follows Stringfellow Hawk, who is sent to retrieve the Airwolf helicopter that's been stolen by its creator. He gets it back. He hides it because he wants his brother St. John found, who was in Vietnam. So he's like, I'm holding on to the Airwolf. So if you need me for missions, I'll use the Airwolf, but you ain't getting it until you find my brother. So he holds on to it and then just goes on like
For
these
4
really
seasons?
John Michael Vincent only held on to it for 3 seasons and then they recast. So for 3 seasons for 55 episodes, and just each episode, there's something about a lot of people today. I actually noticed that whenever somebody said to me about The Mandalorian, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't like the filler episodes." I think you maybe seen that under our posts.
No,
they were like, "Oh, I didn't like filler episodes." Blah blah blah. People are so like now this kind of overarching story, which I don't mind, but serialized programs aren't good for me because I lose concentration way too easily. Not with Airwolf because each episode is completely different. So
it's like Cagney and Lacey. That's why I loved Cagney and Lacey.
Oh yeah,
every
and
episode
Charlie's Angels.
was kind of like just its own wee thing.
Every
wasn't it?
procedural, each episode is different, and that's what makes them. That's why they last so long, and that's why they are so popular because people don't have to follow this long arching story. They can just drop in and out of it whenever they want to. But Airwolf, I just had doing it on Blu-ray, and it was only 30 quid. I was like, this is a mistake, but it had to be because the other one, Knight Rider, was 90 quid.
Are you serious?
So this, whenever it's in, I was like, yeah, that's a joke.
Like Will Ferrell there and his eye patch.
Do you like Will Ferrell? Wee Alex Cord. John Michael Vincent is so hot.
It would be fun.
Well, he was hot.
If they remade it, would they put Will Ferrell there?
No, hope not. Don't ever remake Will Ferrell. Some interesting guest stars actually. Shannon Doherty, David Hemmings.
David Carradine.
David Hemmings actually is in. He's the creator of the Airwolf in the first episode. David Carradine, Bryan Cranston. Very odd. So each season, I'll not take out each series and show each box set because they are exactly the same, but you get your episodes over the aforementioned amount of discs. So this is 3, the other ones are 5 because there's 20 episodes, 22 episodes. Yeah, this is only 11. And in each one you get your episode guide, which I like to do this because find with episode guides, it was like Buffy whenever they used to do the episode guides in Buffy. That's how I learnt all of the episode names. Like I could tell you every episode name, and then I was able to be like, oh, I'm gonna watch,
that particular one.
Yeah, like Hush, or I'm gonna watch,
The Jedi.
No. Oh well, yes, yeah, exactly. So sorry, excuse me, I'm choking. So you get your episode counts in these little books. That is a recurring theme throughout each season. The picture quality is very good. It's letterboxed because obviously it was made in the 1980s. So widescreen didn't exist back then on TV. So you just had to
I love letterbox.
Format it.
No, I mean
in some things I do, but in other things I'm like, oh for fuck's sake, it's in letterbox. But actually it works with this. But what was also really interesting is buying this series, you get a QR code to get the soundtrack, and you can set the Airwolf theme as your ringtone, which I've done.
I love it.
So, yeah, absolutely. So,
Very
great
nice.
show. Now, there is some... Oh, yeah, so you got all 55 episodes from season 1 to 3, season guide booklets, original cast biographies, Airwolf, original concept notes throughout it, which is quite interesting. Created by Donald P. Belisario, who went on to do JAG and NCIS, creator of those shows. So, yeah, big. So, again, it falls into that kind of action TV of the 80s.
This was Saturday afternoon for me. These kind of shows was like, Knight
they were-
Rider and all that kind of thing, but...
I think BBC Two had them in the 90s. So I was able to watch Viper, Airwolf, Knight Rider, Street Hawk, Manimal, and Automan.
And did you ever watch Renegade?
Okay, so here's an interesting fact. I went onto eBay because I'm a massive Highlander fan.
Oh.
I know, probably one of the 10 that exist in the world today.
Do you know what actually is really interesting? I was reading a thing and it was like, Lord of the Rings fans still around, Star Wars fans still around, Highlander fans still around, because people still really love it. Game of Thrones fans, gone. Nobody cares about it anymore.
But so I wanted to get all the Highlander, so I got them all on Blue. Really, really happy. And then went onto eBay to get the series.
Yes.
And it was only like $40. And I was like, oh my god, while I'm on eBay, I must check because you can't get Renegade on Amazon, the complete series. They released it.
Right.
Went on to Amazon. eBay, 300 quid for a pre-owned, and it looked like a piece of shit. And I emailed the guy and I said, I'm not paying for, like, that is tattered, torn.
That's ridiculous.
The case is broken. Like you said, there's scratches on the disc and you're looking £300 from that. What are you smoking? Smoking some dodgy, wacky... I'd contact your dealer and ask him to do you a better deal, because... Christ almighty. So I really want Renegade because I love Lorenzo Lamas.
Yeah.
And
really
he kicked back and he's super sexy.
He was, for me, I enjoyed...
because you wanted to shag Lorenzo Lamas, right?
I just like to say... But I think he was much more enjoyable than Steven Seagal.
Yes.
So he was much...
Oh, yeah.
And he did a ton of martial arts movies.
So anyway, by the way...
No,
but just... So I did end up getting Renegade. But I did pay £120 for it.
Jesus Lord.
For all 5 seasons. But it's out of print.
Okay, well then we'll watch it.
Oh my god, do you want to watch Renegade with me?
Watch Renegade?
Yay! Another Renegade fan. I didn't think that would be your thing. I'm going to go
Renegade.
into the next one just very quickly.
Okay,
and
do that.
So I also got Airwolf, the movie.
What?
Yeah, so this is the original pilot, which was edited for television on the series. Because this features a little bit more violence, like people being shot, a wee bit of nudity and things like that there. So they bumped it right up to 18 from 12. Yeah,
Naughty.
so
Naughty.
it's really not at 18. I don't know what they were watching. But so this is the fully restored, uncut original feature, and just has chapter points and still galleries. It's actually shorter, believe it or not, than the actual pilot. Pilot's an R37. This is only an R22. So I don't know how, but there is more scenes of like violence in there and stuff. And the fades and all have been cut out, like those TV fades, for their what is it called, commercials.
Yes.
So I got the Airwolf movie, and I'm very happy that I got it. It's great to have the uncut version.
Do you need to get it if you have the box set and you're not like a diehard
If you're not
fan?
a diehard Airwolf fan, no, you don't need to get it, because you'll just literally be watching the same thing, just with bloody moments and a little bit of nudity in it. John Michael Vincent's character actually becomes a lot more likable as the show goes on. In the first episode, he is so depressing, it's unbelievable. So as the series goes on, he just gets a bit more fun. But no, you don't need it if you're only get it if you're diehard. And the same with season 4. You don't really need it because it's a total kind of it's the same story but with a completely new cast.
Okay, yeah.
It's not essential, but for completists and fans, you're going to want it. But it's only available on DVD, also from Fabulous.
Fabulous.
So, there we are.
Okay. Another one that's
Oh my Jesus, you're skipping through. You're throwing me off my whole thing.
Well, it's the only thing he said. So, I had to open this one again because I wanted to do a quality check from this other South Korean release of the fantastically fun Naked Weapon.
Love it because it stars Maggie Q.
I love it because it's obviously produced by Wong Jing and written by him, but it also is directed by Tony Ching Soo Jung, who is one of my all-time favourite Hong Kong directors.
Wow.
So,
it's a shame that Maggie Q never
disc.
did. It's a beautiful disc, actually.
Maggie Q is fantastic, and this is probably her best action role, I think. This is very much like Women on the Run. You've never seen Women on the Run?
No.
I must show you Women on the Run. If you want a kick-ass Cat 3 movie, I highly recommend Women on the Run.
So is Naked Weapon Cat 3?
Naked Weapon is
No.
not
But
Cat
Naked
3.
Killer.
Naked Killer is Cat 3. Naked Weapon kind of got toned down a wee bit, although it just dips its toe in.
Yeah, because it's
slightly.
quite violent and naked and...
Yeah, but not like Naked Killer was.
No.
Do
you think Maggie Q looks back and thinks, oh my god, I was like naked on screen?
No.
Because she's now a big star.
Yeah, but I don't think so.
A little big Western star.
I think she's.
So
honestly, I think this is her best Hong Kong film.
Tell me this, Maggie Q.
Yes.
Is she actually Asian American? Mm-hmm. So she's not from China.
No,
she's Asian American.
She's Asian American.
So they cast her. I bet she can speak Cantonese.
There's quite a bit of this
Mandarin.
is in English.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she can flex.
That's really good.
I just wanted again to try the quality of this.
Sorry.
No, you're
I'm
okay,
digressing.
because I do have the double disc version from Hong Kong Legends, which is beautiful. Lots of extras, which is great. This, for me, they were both pretty much the same. I think this was about 4 to 6 minutes longer, though.
Oh.
So there's definitely some cutscenes that were cut for the BBFC through the Hong Kong Legends release. And also this seems to have much warmer colours. It's not any better quality in its picture quality, but the
Just the
colour
hue
is
has been
actually
kind
a
of-
wee bit
yeah.
warmer and a bit nicer to look at.
Nice.
But absolutely nothing else on it, bar a trailer, and that's about it. Korean and English subtitles as before, and that's it.
It's a great movie.
It is a great. I really enjoyed it. And when I started watching it just to see the to do a quality check, I kind of wanted to actually just keep watching.
Yeah.
But
It is one of those
on.
movies that if you put on, you just watch. So you do, don't you?
Okay, so this one.
Will I sing a song while you try and open this?
You can sing away. Sing a song. Oh, I remember what this is. No,
Jesus, Wes, that was
is
easy.
from South Korea again. It is Wong Kar-wai's Days of Being Wild.
Is that what this is?
That's what this is.
Are you going to invest in the Criterion Wong Kar-wai box set that's $200?
If I can rob a bank. This
Bring that shit down.
is again
One of his best
one of the
ones.
South Korean buys. It is one of his best films. I haven't seen it since
Or any of his films.
I haven't seen it. Mulberry Nights and
My Blueberry Nights.
My Blueberry Nights. Mulberry.
We forget that. We
Yeah.
kind of cut off at 24.
Yeah, we do. This I used to have on video from Made in Hong Kong, and I guess I wore it out or Spanish or somebody nicked it, but it's just not there anymore. Yeah, lovely little just a little screenshot there.
It's a beautiful film. I do love
It
it.
really is, yeah.
He's so aesthetically pleasing. When you watch his films, you're so beguiled by the lighting, the entire...
to me, honestly,
It's like
I think
fantasy,
he's
isn't it?
hugely overrated, but yes,
Oh.
but all that, he does provide with some incredibly gorgeous movies. But yeah.
And they do seem more like fantasy.
They're getting more,
don't they?
yeah, and yeah. I mean, he
Not that
kinda,
they're not fantasy films, but they have that feel about them that they're almost
yeah.
too...
We talked about with was it Spike Lee who disappears and comes
Yeah,
back
yeah.
every so often and does an amazing movie.
Yeah.
And that's much like Wong Kar-wai. This also comes with a trailer, a director and cast bio, a synopsis, a photo gallery, and gives you the option to watch it in Chinese or Korean with English subtitles, of course. That's about it. I haven't got to see...
It's not particularly spectacular.
No,
it wouldn't
it's
draw
not.
me to it, I must say.
Well, look,
but
again, these are £2.50 discs, £2.50 discs that I didn't expect.
Do you own Days of Being Wild in any other format?
No, I don't. I
Okay.
only ever had it on the video.
Oh.
On video too. So
Wow.
now that's why I wanted to pick it up again and just thought for
Well, Christmas is next year. Is this year?
it's this year.
I might
next year.
treat you.
So listen, do you want to
Yeah.
go 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'll
5?
go one
You've got
more.
4. Oh, well, I go one more and then that. No, you go.
Okay.
I'll finish.
Okay.
I go.
Oh, that's what he always says.
It's very true.
So this was a surprise. I bought this film thinking that I was getting a DVD, and it's one of my favourite Eddie Murphy films, 48 Hours. Fantastic, him and Nick Nolte together. I
It
do
is
love
actually
this film.
very good,
I actually
yeah.
really like the sequel as well, to be perfectly honest. But
Oh, yeah.
so I bought this because it was like, oh, the VHS range, and I thought it'll be a DVD. And
It's actually a VHS.
and it was a VHS. I was so disappointed. So comes like the Stranger Things ones that I showed. Remember? I love that hi-fi VHS. 18. Oh god, this takes me back.
Well, there's 1,000
To
there
see.
you could open and see.
Okay, no, but it takes me back just to, well, anyway. So whenever I opened it,
Yes.
because I didn't read the bloody box, I opened it and I was like, oh, there's 2 discs. What a surprise. One's a Blu-ray and one's a DVD.
Front door.
Swear to God. So I was like, what the fuck? So in here, you get your 2 discs. Was rather weird. And then you get these weird,
Oh,
like,
trading
trading cards. Isn't that
Love
cool?
it.
So there's like a couple of like little like trading cards. There's only, I think there's more. They've probably fallen
They
behind.
are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are, right. And look, they have like little info on the back.
Just literally.
Oh, that one does.
Bubblegum cards.
This one doesn't.
Oh.
But that one does. They must have run a dink.
Very good.
Yeah, isn't it? It's kind of
Yeah.
cute. So that's, I think in each one that you get a different trading card.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
So I'm not buying like 500 of these. One is more than enough. Oh, and then inside it also, I got the poster.
Oh, now that's cool.
Yeah, isn't it? Very retro, isn't it?
Very retro.
So I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh my god, it's a Blu-ray? What the fuck? Because I didn't think that I was going to get it on Blu-ray. I put it in. Oh my god, it looks... Put the Blu-ray in.
Yes.
It looks amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. It only has a theatrical trailer as a bonus feature, which is a bit shit because it is such a good, being a Joel Silver production.
But also you'd expect in a box set like that.
Stephen E. DeSalva.
Of course it is.
And directed by Walter Hill. It's such a weird... Walter Hill took a very strange direction with his career. Like Wild Bunch and then...
Warriors?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then into like... 48 Hours.
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
It was like, but Man of Many Talents, he's a very good director, I like him. This is just a roller coaster ride of thrills, gunfights, comedy.
I would go for almost 30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So the length of time it's...
Yeah.
Right? Not quite.
But I did watch it, I remember watching it when I was maybe 10, 11, 12, around that early teens perhaps. And that's the last I would have seen it, but it never...
1982.
Fuck, well there you go. It wasn't because I didn't like it, it's just...
Yeah. I love it. So I was quite happy with this. I thought it's the VHS range from Paramount. I don't know how many of them they've done. I put in Paramount VHS range into Amazon and nothing else came on.
Oh really?
So I don't know what else they did. Maybe it wasn't very successful.
I know HMV had a VHS range out.
Yes,
so
they did, yeah.
I'm not too sure if that was part of it. But...
Oh, maybe this was part of it. So maybe I'll have a look and see what else I can find, because this was really cool and I wonder what else I could get. Because like I said, I thought... Is on the VHS range?
The Warriors is in the VHS.
Okay, I'm buying that. When I go home, that's what I'm putting into my basket. Yeah, just, it's fun. And it was a nice surprise that it was on Blu-ray. And I just kind of like this whole like VHS look. It just makes me nostalgic, so.
Wonderful.
Definitely worth... Oh, and it was only $7.99.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's because there's nothing on it.
That's, well...
So, my next one from the same label in South Korea is... I want to say directed by Derek.
Oh my god, I say Boobs!
I want to say directed by Derek E, but I actually am not 100% sure. This is a Leslie Chung movie that I've never been able to get, and...
Why is there porn on the back?
Viva Erotica. Again, it's all in Korean, so we're not going to see. I don't know.
Well, I want to watch it.
I know you do. Yeah, there's... Dirty bastard.
That fucking sweaty ball.
There's really not a lot going on here. It's in 4.3, region 3, English and Korean. I'm not expecting
You're
a
blocking
lot.
my face.
I'm not expecting a lot from this in terms of quality.
Yeah.
But the chance to get it, to have Viva Erotica finally in the collection.
Is it a good film? I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, yes, it has been praised, let's say. Again, I have not been able to get my hands on it for such a long time. So when I saw it there on eBay for $250, I was like, fucking yes, please.
Oh, that's all you have to say.
That's all I have to say on it. It's a bit of a rarity for me, and there's nothing on there in English. I don't even think there's trailers or anything.
I can't even read it.
I should pick up on my Korean a wee
Yes,
bit more.
do.
Well, I do. Well, you've got 3, I've got 4. Go one more, and then that'll cut in between yours, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Again.
I love this movie!
I love this movie too, and I used to have it on a bootleg VHS from the mid-90s when it just come out. Because back in the mid-90s, I would have to, mid-90s to late 90s, I would have to go to the back of the likes of Impact Movie Magazine or Combat Magazine and look for ads, the private ads from private collectors who offered Hong Kong movies. I didn't know they were pirating videos.
Oh. So you have
So
a
I
lot of
didn't.
illegal tapes here?
Not anymore. I've eventually got my hands on them, and Eastern Heroes and Made in Hong Kong released the proper versions. But High Risk from Wong Jing, starring Jet Li and Jackie Chung, was one of the first
We're so tagging idiot in this video.
bootlegs.
This is one of the ones that I'm dying for them to release. Oh my god, I just love it.
Now, what is hilarious is on this front cover, they've put a shot of Jet Li from Lethal Weapon 4.
Yeah.
But what is making me most excited is that this should be the uncut version. This was originally called Dragon vs. Rat,
Yeah.
which is also known as High Risk, more so, and then released from America and terribly dubbed into English
As Meltdown.
Meltdown. And it was followed up by Meltdown 2, which is actually the Black Sheep Affair with Chu Man-chuk,
Oh, flip me.
or Zhao and Zhao.
This is why it's so hard to keep up
Yeah.
with Chinese cinema, because they just renamed
Well, the
everything
Americans
and-
renamed a lot of them, you know. And
for
they
no
wanted-
bloody reason.
No reason at all. Screenshot from the front cover, no reversible slip. There's literally nothing there telling me what's on it. But what I want to check very quickly is Meltdown. Okay. So, American version. What's the running time there?
The running time in the American version is 1 hour 37.
1 hour 37, and this is 1 hour 41. Okay, so with what, 4 or 5 minutes?
4 or 5 minutes of extra footage.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. That's not terrible to know that there was a lot cut, but at the same time, it's a original Cantonese language with English subtitles.
God, I love this film so much.
But I'm more than excited to get watching this. I just really wanted to have
Finally
it back.
in, like,
In Cantonese. Yeah.
Jesus, Mary. I mean...
Because I wore my bootleg out so much. I mean, it was obviously over 20 years ago. And then when this version came out, I was highly disappointed. It was still fun to watch, but it was highly disappointed.
I mean, this is the version that I know.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favourite action films. I just
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
love High Risk, but
Well,
it's a 90s
It's a 90s
action film.
This was also made after Wong Jing had made City Hunter with Jackie Chan. And they had a bit of a bad relationship going on after that movie, that the Jackie Chung character is taking the
Supposed to
piss
be,
out of Jackie Chan, with Jet Li being his stunt double. And because Jackie was renowned for doing his own stunts back then, obviously he was stunt double. You know, the man's not God. He can't just fucking fly. You know,
Almost,
we know that he needed to be because he was injured so much. But this kind of takes the piss out of Jackie, and we know Jackie Chan was quite upset about it.
Really?
Yeah, and I believe him and Jet maybe didn't talk for a wee while.
Oh,
Or-
well, idiot, we would love
We
to
would
see
love
High
High
Risk.
Risk
On Blu-ray.
Proper-
Actually, a lot of Jet Li's 90s like Hong Kong movies I'd love to see on Blu.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Oh, quickly jumping back to last nice packages, I had opened The Defector from Germany.
Oh, yes.
Which was Dragon Fight. I then found out that in Germany, The Defector 2 was actually The Master. Remember I said it was quite similar to The Master and around the same time? So The Defector 1 is Dragon Fight. The Defector 2 from Germany is The Master. So there we go.
So we want Dragon Fight, we want High Risk, we want everything. We want Moonlight, we want You
We
Can't
actually
Get
want My Father is a Hero.
Oh, that would be a good
That
one.
would be amazing. That was released as the enforcer to
Yeah.
the Western world. I actually have the Hong Kong version in my next pile for a nice package.
I think I did have the Enforcer on Blu-ray. Or on DVD, sorry.
Yeah, well, I
But
have
again,
the original Cantonese cut there. So.
Nova Media have it.
Oh, they
Father's
do?
Hero, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do. So there you go.
Okay, well.
That was a nice discussion.
That was a
I
nice
loved it.
one. That was a
so
chin wag.
That was the nice little chin. I think that could become our new thing. We'll just open every video with welcome to Chin Wag. We were actually talking about this man the other day.
The cat's
The cat is staring me out, ready to pounce. It's like, you're disturbing my sleep. The eyes are going like this. As if you just fucking woke me up. So we were talking about this man the other day.
because
we have established
favorite.
we established that Tom Selleck is not gay. That was the discussion we were.
I kind of saw a post that said Tom and his partner are blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah, and there he was with a man.
Yeah,
That
no,
completely
he's-
threw me.
Yeah.
But this actually is my favorite Tom Selleck movie.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's the only Tom Selleck movie
Well,
that's
it
worth
really
watching.
is.
So this is 101 Films' version of, pretty disappointing version of Runaway. It's a great film and it deserves much better. Now, the picture quality on this is really, really good. They,
Okay.
101 do clean up quite well
Oh, right,
with a lot of
okay,
their
good
films.
to-
They did like Nemesis.
Yeah, they
It's
did,
on 101
they did,
and
which
they
is great.
yeah, they cleaned up very well. So they've done a really, really good job with this. The only thing is Kevin Lyons, who's a film critic, he does the commentary and that's it. So no behind the scenes, no nothing from Michael Crichton, whether it wouldn't be because he's dead.
No, I was just going to say, so good luck to him.
Oh, but they should have like had an archival interview or something. But this cleans up really, really, really,
You know
really
what they
well.
should have said was here's commentary from Michael and put it on there, but it's just silence.
Yeah,
That would have been smart.
that would have been clever. Would have been a bit weird though. And this was his very first directorial
Oh, was
effort.
it?
He
really?
wrote this and directed this. So yeah, Michael Crichton filmed. Does he direct? Yes, he
I
does. Written and
remember
directed by
as
Michael
a
Crichton.
kid loving it because
Yeah,
it just was something different.
it was.
I
Yeah.
thought their costume, especially Tom's costume there,
Yeah.
looked pretty sweet.
Yeah, it does, and I just love the little like
Oh, the bugs.
the little mechanical bugs and stuff. it's a great. It came in an era where we had the likes of Death Machine, Project Metal Beast, Monolith, Split Second, Nemesis,
RoboCop.
Terminator,
Terminator,
all of those kind of where technology was a big thing and people were using it in films for science fiction. Runaway is a great and very underrated
I
film.
think so,
Very,
yeah.
very underrated film. There's not much going on. The other star of this movie is Cynthia Rhodes, who many people will remember from Dirty Dancing and Flashdance.
Oh,
She was a
yes.
dancer. She was a... I actually forget who she danced with, but a
No.
very famous
I have a
like
feeling.
dance script, but very good. But yeah, Cynthia Rhodes is in this a strange part, but nice to see her out of a role where she's a dancer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
yeah.
and a pregnant dancer at that. Kirstie Alley is also in this.
She is?
Yes!
I can't remember.
Yeah, Kirstie Alley's in this, and Gene Simmons, which is odd. But yeah, there's nothing too spectacular about it. You just get your disc in there. That's the back that you can't
There you
see.
go.
There we are.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It was originally rated 18 by the BBFC way back in the day. It's now rated 12 because they've seen the error of their ways. Things
Wow.
have toned down,
Yeah, it's
things have gone up and other things have been toned down. But fun, worth it. Really enjoy this film, and if you're a fan of kind of sci-fi, low-budget sci-fi
Yeah.
action films,
I think it's worth a watch.
absolutely. So if you, it's only, I think $5.99, $7.99 on Amazon
really?
at the moment. You can get it on 101's website for $7.99 as well. They're having a big sale, and they have like the Quest, Space Hunter, all of those things on it.
It's the price of 2 coffees if you're out for the day.
Yeah, and so I didn't get this on Amazon. I got this from 101's website, and I got the Quest, and which is probably
I
brought
like
on Space
the
Hunter.
Quest.
Yeah, me too. But I didn't bring them today. I just picked one, and Runaway was the one I picked.
I should
There
have
we
picked
are.
101.
No, because then we'd be here all day.
Okay, back to South Korean label for a Hong Kong movie that I absolutely fucking adore so much.
Language, George. There's children watching. Go to bed.
Sweet Jesus. This is Andy Lau's Savior of the Soul. Have you seen this?
No.
Oh fuck, you have no idea what you're missing.
Well, we'll watch it and we'll comment it.
This is
Comment it.
Corey Yun Kwai and David Ly's take,
Oh my God, Korea.
almost futuristic kind of take on City Hunter. With
Getaway.
Andy
Is this
Lau,
is an
Cynthia-
action film?
It is fucking amazing. Like,
Cynthia Khan's in this?
no.
Oh, I thought you said Cynthia
No,
Khan.
Andy Lau.
And I need him.
Anita Moy, the
Yeah.
great Anita Moy
Yeah.
from Heroic True and Miracles and all, Gloria
her.
Yep,
Yep.
and the gorgeous Aaron Kwok.
Love him.
He is just.
What year was this?
This was 90. I want to say 90.
Oh, really?
1991, maybe 89. to
Does
90.
Aaron Kwok never get old?
Aaron and Andy just don't age.
They don't. They
at
look
all.
exactly the same as they did back then.
This honestly, when I first caught wind of Savior of the Soul, I saw it on a trailer on a Made in Hong Kong video.
Mm-hmm.
And it came on, it had this gorgeous soundtrack playing through it. There wasn't much, let's say, it was very non-linear, the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just bits with nice music, great action.
I find that with
Hong Kong
Asian
trailer.
trailers, they just kind of throw like
Back
bits and
then
pieces.
especially.
Yeah.
But I was just like, holy fuck, I have got to get this movie. This is incredible looking. Like, honestly, when you see it.
Okay.
Oh.
You're making me want to watch it, so I want to watch it.
Bit of an odd, it looks like a Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Or Pinhead's Cube.
Yeah, right. It is one of my favourite fantasy action Hong Kong films.
Oh, okay. You've got me hooked. I mean, the cast alone.
The cast is amazing. The action is amazing.
And Corey Yin's behind it.
Corey Yin Kwai's behind it, and Yuen Tak, who's also one of the Seven Little Fortunes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Jackie
yeah.
and Samuel and Yuen. But yes, I can't wait. I have this Part 2 on its original universe label from Hong Kong from the first DVD releases. I'm just hoping that these are much better quality than what they are.
Okay.
Until we get a Blu-ray of this, because that's how
Idiot.
much I love. Yes, without a doubt.
I am so sorry, but these are literally the best label out there.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you have a lot to get going.
Yeah.
But yes, so happy for it. I'm actually even happier now that I was able to open it, because it's been there from
well, we'll be watching
the
that
start
one, I
of
can tell you.
December.
After the Iron Angels sequels.
Yeah.
Oh, was it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to leave that one to last? Because it's kind of cool. So I needed a new show.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
I did. Needed a new show because I just felt like there was nothing good on TV at the minute.
A new show that it doesn't require subtitles, you mean?
No, I don't mind subtitles. It's just like I needed a new show, something that I could kind of switch off, but then ended up getting really into.
Yeah.
And I got the complete series of The Last Ship.
Very good.
Produced by Michael Bay.
We did start watching it.
Do you know what? I gotta say, I'm absolutely hooked on this. And what would have seemed like, 6 years ago? So it ended last year, 5 seasons, 56 episodes or 54 episodes, whatever it was. What would have seemed science fiction 6 years ago is actually now science fact. So obviously, if you've never seen The Last Ship, the general premise is that this boat, this ship, this naval vessel called the Nathan James is sent out on an expedition that they believe is a missile thing. They're led to believe that it's like a weapons thing.
Okay.
So, but they're not. They take Rona Mitra, who I adore because she's so stunning. As Rachel Scott, who is a virologist, they take her to the Antarctic, and she's actually looking for a cure to a disease.
That's
and she
right,
gets on the boat and
yes, I
tells
remember.
Eric Dean, who plays the captain, that actually they're in the middle of a global pandemic and 80% of the world has been infected. And I was like, wow, that is timely.
Yep.
So what was science fiction action is now science fact action, because it's pretty much what's taking place. But the majority of the show takes place on the boat. There is some incredible action scenes for a TV series.
Yeah, we did fall in love.
Big.
We watched the first 2 series, and I don't know why we stopped. We just kind of veered off.
Yeah.
But we did really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, really slickly produced, well cast, unfortunately Rona doesn't last the whole series. Right. So I asked my parents, because it was my birthday only a few days ago, and I says, oh, can you get me this? And it was only like 20 quid for the whole series. So I was like, can you, they always ask me every year, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, oh, I don't know, please. I hate being asked what I want because I don't like saying, I don't like gifts. So I was like, well, here, get me The Last Ship. They also got me Falling Skies. Because that's another show that I've been down to watch, and it's just as good. But this is really, really fun. And if you like action, especially like movie level action.
Yeah, it's quite big.
This is like Michael Bay in theaters on the small screen. It's crazy big.
I mean, isn't always amazing, but it's fun.
Oh, yeah, but it just does the action
Yeah.
just so well. I hate these jewel cases. These are the worst cases on the planet.
Holy Jesus.
Aren't they awful?
They're ghastly.
It's dire. Absolutely fucking dire. Anybody else tell me if they like these jewel cases, because I hate them. So annoying. The discs were fucking flying everywhere. I had to check them all to make sure that they weren't scratched or anything. They all play fine. I'm halfway through season 2.
Kind of like the mobility car for DVDs and Blu-rays.
That's what it is. It's a cheap way of putting an entire series together, and that I find offensive to people who like to collect, because while I was like, yes, get me this for my birthday, and I like to watch it, and it's great quality. I mean, it's a DVD, and it looks freaking Blu-ray quality.
Oh, really?
I'm playing it on a Blu-ray player, so it is upscaling it, but it upscales it so well that everything just
Get
looks...
away with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So any special feature?
There is tons of special features behind every episode, audio commentaries, interviews, inside the episodes, cast interviews, behind the scenes featurettes, Tales from the Bridge, which is like an ongoing, do you know the way Walking Dead did, like, you know, their little bits after every episode, The Talking Dead? Tales from the Bridge is kind of like that there, and yeah, so it's really, really good. Stacked to the brim. I couldn't believe how many special features were on this. So it's well worth going through, and there's some really interesting things about how they did the action scenes, where they went to shoot them, you know, the budget that they had and what they were able to produce, and shooting on the actual naval vessel. They shot on a real naval vessel. It's incredible. But you would expect Michael Bay to put a lot of money behind a show like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, so, you know, it definitely looked the part. It was glossy.
Oh, absolutely. It's glossy as hell. And if people think that Mandalorian was overproduced, hey, you ain't seen anything until you see the last ship. It's just
that would
this kind of trumps
be a prime example of overproduced.
Yeah, it really is. But it makes for a really fun watch. Again, if you're looking for something that's pandemic related. Which is kind of annoying.
I think it would be a good watch, though, to, you know, considering
feels,
if we're in a lockdown.
Do you know what? It's made me realise that if what level are we at?
Oh,
4?
Gosh, we're pretty much at the
Okay,
top.
so because this is level 6 pandemic, if we get to level 6, I know where I'm going, naval vessel all the way. And I'm going to be inviting Runaway trip.
I have a kayak.
Fuck that, George, no, because we'll get eaten by sharks or a whale or something. I'll tip it over, you'll piss yourself laughing, and that'll be the end. I'd rather go on something sturdy like a naval vessel, where I know that I'm going to be defended well, and probably...
By the sailors. I
can be their bitch.
Oh, I know you would be.
I don't mind saying it, because
you would be the soap picker.
Fuck, I'll bend over. For that soap 1,500 times a day. There's 210 people on that vessel. 210 showers.
Woo!
210.
You just wouldn't be able to walk.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, next on the list is Savior of the Soul 2.
Is it as good?
No,
Oh, what a
but
shame.
it's still actually very good fun. This
You're not selling me on that one.
I'm not. Do you know what? I think
cannot.
when you watch part 1 and you get blown away by it, and then you jump to part 2. Part 2 is almost like not a piss take.
This looks like a romantic comedy. This
It is. It's romance fantasy, but very, very, very daft comedy compared to the first one.
Right. Okay.
You know, like almost Chow Sing-chi type comedy. Now it's still from the same team,
Yeah.
but quite unrelated in some respect.
Anita Moy not return?
No, it's actually Rosamund Kwan.
Yeah.
And she's wonderful.
Yeah, she's a great actress.
This is from the front cover. Do you know what?
I don't know why I feel compelled to
I
smile
do.
every time you do.
I do like it. I
Okay.
really do like it, but it doesn't wow me like part 1 does.
Okay.
It is a fun movie. Plenty of great
I
action.
just realised that this has a back to it, and it's
does
much
have a
more
back to
comfortable
it. Than
sitting back
sitting-
than like
excuse me.
this here all the time.
So there we go. Again, like
no,
the
you don't
rest,
look
there's
as
nothing.
thick.
There's nothing on. You don't look as thick.
I don't look as big now.
Oh, sorry,
I'm like
I'll
kind
sit
of like
forward
lying
then.
back. That's it.
So there we
Yeah.
go. So what is your last before
My
I get
last
to my
one,
last?
I am very excited about this. It's another 101 release. They do a pretty good job. Not as good as Idiot, but you know, whatever. This film, oh my god. Split Second, Rutger Hauer. His best role after Blade Runner. Or his
I think
best
it's
role.
his best, yeah.
Yeah. This film
That and
is...
Blind Fury.
I was going to buy Blind Fury, and I love that film, but I didn't because it's not on Blu-ray. So anyway,
So this is, hang on, this is on their black label?
This is their black, sorry, this, yes, so Runaway was the red label, this is on their black label.
Now what's the difference, Mark?
Well, the difference is the black label comes in limited editions. This is not a limited edition, unfortunately. This is the standard edition. But the black label usually comes with a box, like...
Slipcase?
Yeah.
Oh.
And lots of little bits.
Oh.
So I missed it, unfortunately. I didn't even know it was released, and then I seen that there was, and I wasn't willing to pay 70 quid for this limited edition that had been pre-owned. It's just not worth buying a pre-owned movie for 70 quid. It ain't. So even though I spent 100 quid on Renegade, for fuck's sake.
See?
It's all about balancing up the amount that you get for your money, right?
It's very true.
So this is one incredible film.
I love it.
What do you love about it? I like that it's like
fun
it is, right?
movie.
It's supposed to be about a serial killer in London, in a futuristic London, and then it ends up turning into like Predator.
Yeah, I was going to
Alien.
say it has that Predator kind of vibe going on.
It's such a wicked film, and the finale on the train is just, oh my god,
this
I
is
love
one
it.
that we should do our audiovisual commentary.
100% I would be down for that.
101%.
101%. So this film also randomly stars Kim Cattrall, who's not returning for the Sex and the City sequel series. How unfortunate. Which is weird. But what is so amazing about Split Second on 101, it's rated 18 by the way, because it is a little bit violent. What's so amazing about this release is the special features.
Tell me about this.
Do you want me to tell you about it? So this is newly scanned, high definition, restored and color graded in 4K from the 35mm introspective.
Very good.
That's
Very
what I
nice.
like to see. Audio commentary by action film historian Mike Leader and filmmaker Arnie Venema.
Well, now.
How brilliant is that?
That was a surprise.
Yeah, Mike, I'm definitely going to be listening to that commentary to hear what you have to say, and then I'll be, hitting you up on Insta. I don't even know if you watch these movies.
He does.
Does he watch us?
Yeah, he watches us.
You should comment on our videos, Mike.
He's busy.
Just saying.
Busy boy.
Whatever. Great big bloody guns.
Wow.
Producer Laura Gregory and actor Alistair Neil Duncan on Split Second, 27 minutes. Call Me Mr. Snips, an interview with composer Stephen Parsons. We have an interview with producer Laurie Borg, More Blood, an interview with creature effects designer Cliff Wallace. So underrated as a creature effects designer. He should have got more work than what he did. Shoot Everything, an interview with cinematographer
Try it again.
This is really hard. Shoot Everything, an interview with cinematographer Clive Tickner and newly commissioned artwork by Keith Robinson.
Gorgeous artwork.
They're just the brand new extras. We also get more. We get the original 1982 Split Second making of featurette featuring interviews with Kim Cattrall, Alistair Duncan, Rutger Hauer, all them. Original 1992 behind the scenes featuring effects creator Stephen Norrington, who of course went on to direct Blade.
And Van Helsing.
Yeah, Van Helsing, and also The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen,
right.
which was an absolute fucking travesty.
That's fun.
No, it was not. I hated it. Split Second. So this is, you're gonna love this, right? This is what sold this for me. Split Second, Japanese cut, full frame with burnt-in Japanese subtitles, deleted scenes from the Japanese cut, 5 minutes, 7 promotional TV clips, US VHS home video promo, and the theatrical trailer. Wow.
Well, Split my second.
Wow. 101. That is...
I'm
Sorry, I should open it and show people inside. So, so the disc is just the newly commissioned artwork. You've got the feature on one, your special features on another.
That's pretty
because there's a lot.
Impressive.
I wish
Pretty
I had have got
damn
the
box.
The box. I really do. But I'm just so happy to own this film. It's
I'm
been a
really
favourite
sure
of mine
I
from
saw
the
the
early
box in HMB before Christmas, and it wasn't that price. It was around 20 something quid.
90s. Wow.
So
Okay.
if I do see it again,
Pick it
I'll
up.
let you know.
Yeah. And I'll give you the money for it.
Because I
Text me and I'll transfer you the money
because I could
immediately.
take that.
You could take that and I'll take the
and
box
then you
one.
get the box. Yeah.
Happy days. There we go. Sounds like a plan. So, really happy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really, really happy.
And have you watched the quality of it?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. The minute they came through the door, it was I couldn't wait to get the bloody wrapping off. It was, and it was wrapped like it was. I mean, it was wrapped like it had coronavirus. It was like, get out of the wrapping. But I think it's just because I was excited.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And I watched it, and yes, picture quality amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
and just to let you
go on,
know,
tell me.
101 Black Label, they're actually bringing out Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh, I saw
Some that I wanted to do
advertised.
commentary on because that's one of my
Yes.
faves.
Yeah.
So that'll be an interesting one.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I shall crack open my last one,
You do that.
which is not from South Korea this time. This is a Hong Kong movie.
Dear Christ.
Fucking hell. I swear Asian
should
rapping
open these
is
before.
actually harder.
Worse.
This
No, it's not.
is
That
a
was
Hong
way
Kong
easy.
movie from Thailand that I bought from an eBay seller in Thailand. And it is Herman Yao's Turning Point. Turning Point. Actually, I'm a massive fan of Herman Yao, who did, obviously, Ebola Syndrome, which you loved.
Does Herman Yao not do...
He done Shockwave.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And Bunman. Tons and tons.
Bum Man?
What I love... Bunman.
Oh, Bun Man.
The Untold Story. We've got to go and watch that one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But lovely, gorgeous, thick, and
embossed.
Embossed. Now this was like
$2.50?
no, this was 5 to 7.
Quid? Pounds?
Yes,
Great British pounds?
yes. And I think with posting package, like with free posting package, it was ridiculously cheap coming in.
That
from
guy
Thailand.
probably paid more to ship it from Thailand than you paid for it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But absolutely gorgeous.
That
I don't
embossed
know.
cover is really nice. You
Beautiful.
probably won't see it properly on that camera.
So
'cause of the
yeah,
light, but-
Anthony Wong in a great bad boy role there. We also have Eric Chang in. Do you know what? I've been dying to see this for a long time. I believe Yuen Bio actually pops up in it. Yep, there he is, right there.
Synopses.
Different cover also.
Oh, is that? Oh, very nice.
And Michael Che from a ton of movies. Synopsis, I just don't know.
Have you not seen it before?
Nope, this is why I've been dying to open
Oh!
it and get it. I would say...
Francis
Oh,
Ng.
yeah, I was going to say, as it says down... Oh, yeah, Francis, of course. It has a bit of a Infernal Affairs thing about it, I would imagine, because it says
So
it
they're
here.
saying it's a mix. So this is clearly a mix
mix
up,
of
and
Infernal
Infernal Affairs
Affairs.
1 to 3.
But there is also a couple of sequels out from it
Oh.
also, so it clearly was successful enough to warrant them making some more and continuing
Sorry,
the
look at
story.
that strip.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, that strip of gorgeous.
This strip. It's actually...
Oh yeah, you can see it reflecting. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful.
But yeah, this I have been down to see for a long time, and now I've finally got to open it. I'm excited. I really am spoiled for choice.
That's what
as
you're
to
going to do whenever I
I'm
leave.
going to watch.
Yeah, right.
Roxanne, I might have to go and watch some Wicked Tuna with my husband because he might.
This
be
is why
feeling-
I'm not married.
He might be feeling slightly missed right now. I don't think he is, to be honest. So there we go. I mean, we still have the same amount to go through.
There's a
but-
lot more. There's a lot more to go through. There is.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
It's fine because
It's
at least
fine,
we have
it's
plenty to get through
Yeah.
before I
It
spend
doesn't
more
mean
money.
I was going to say, it doesn't mean we keep buying. We've just got so much
Yeah,
to
we
show
do.
you.
And there's ones actually that I want to bring that I've had for a very long time that I just want to kind of bring and show people because I really love them and it's like I would love people to get them and watch them, you know.
Why don't we then, since we don't have anything on the big screen at the moment and things like that, why don't we do a Screen Queens where we can suggest and bring some of these things to
Love
the table?
that. Love that idea. I think that's a really good idea. We'll do that. But thanks.
Thank you.